it's time for me to get booze.
Get your grown-up funny juice.
Right, it's the weird, the nozzle episode. Do not look at the nozzle.
Do you mean the one where they get brought into a
torture
weird...
chamber thing?
Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah.
With the nozzle.
Yeah. The one with the nozzle and the weirdly similar to Assassin's Creed storyline.
Yeah. Assassin's Creed the nozzle.
Assassin's Creed presents the nozzle.
Do not play the nozzle. Do not purchase the nozzle.
Nice healthy size.
That one was only a few episodes ago, man.
Yeah.
There's only been 3 episodes between then and now.
Well, the names are really hard for me to remember.
Not Zarktha. I remember Zarktha.
Oh yeah, you can't forget Zarktha.
It's the one with the Zarktha in it. But now it's ruined fucking Guardians of the Galaxy, because every time they talk about Zark nuts, I just picture Drax eating Zarktha nuts. Which changes a lot.
It does change it a lot. It also, well, and because everybody likes Zarg nuts in Guardians of the Galaxy. Oh fuck yeah, Zarg nuts.
Yeah. To be fair, most of these I could remember based on the name. Ascension was the one that really threw me off.
Yeah, Knights of Dragon 1, that one sticks out, of course,
because pick a number between, let's say 17.
12.
Frozen Out of Time.
Oh, that's the Viking one.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Another number.
7.
Curse of the Mirrored Box.
That was the voodoo one.
Yeah, exactly. This is Ascension was the one that... Yeah.
3.
The Rig.
The Rig, yeah, it was Monster. Yeah, it's just Ascension.
Alright, number 2 would be one that'd be might be hard to remember for a second.
Okay.
The Creature.
Oh, the Creature? But that was the species.
Yeah, exactly. It's just so many of them could be called the Creature.
It's true, yeah. Creature is very...
Yeah, no, all of them pretty much you can remember exactly what it is, except for Ascension. Well, we could play this game with the first season and be like, fuck, I don't know. That's...
Yeah, from what I recall of the first season episodes, it's pretty hard. Yeah. The only one that sticks out the most.
Bad Blades.
Well, there was Bad Blades, also Blues Boy, just because it was awful.
Kind of a drag.
Yeah, that one sticks out because it's right in the name. And also it has one of the most surreal scenes in television history.
Just a Gigolo is another one.
That one was funny.
I had to think about it for a moment for Pressure Cooker, and then I remember, wait, no, it's the chicken episode where he dresses up as a chicken.
Yep.
It's one of the classic I Love Me Chicken trilogy episodes.
Yep. I think, was that the start of the chicken trilogy, or was that in the middle?
That was the middle.
I think that was the apex of it. Anyway, we're not, no, those are the old times. We're not there.
Yeah, we're here now. The future's now, old man.
This is our time down here.
And down here is the right word for Baywatch Nights.
On the 5th to last episode. Getting close.
Almost there, Marty.
Yep.
5th to last? Oh, man. Closer than that.
You always do, and you're always wrong. I mean, to be fair, I think the same. So
I remember you were like, "Now we're on episode 7," and I'm like, "Holy shit, 7?" I thought it was much more than 7.
You're like, I thought it was 12. But no.
No. To be fair, they cram a lot of nonsense into some of these episodes.
They do. They sure do.
So this one is episode 18 of the 2nd season, Symbol of Death.
Alright. Is the Symbol of Death just Donna, like, doing her little spaz dance?
No, she's not there anymore. She's left the show.
Yeah, she's gone. She's full-time Baywatch now.
I think Griff is gone, too.
He hasn't shown up for a while. Like he's finally got fed up with being with Hoff's errand boy.
Yeah.
So they go in full bore into Teague then?
This is a Teague heavy episode.
This is a Teague heavy episode, now that you mention it.
Yeah.
In fact, it starts...
Opening scene.
I mean, I did write it.
My first, literally the first word written in my notes is Teague.
It starts like that episode nothing long ago, actually, where it's just Teague on the run.
But this time he looks drunk.
Yeah, he looks fucked up in this particular.
Yeah, he looks like you in about 10 minutes.
Completely unconscious.
Wanting to be.
Yeah. It's like if we made you walk around for a while.
Yeah.
In that state.
Yeah, if we forced you to stand up and like poked you with sticks, that'd pretty much.
I'm pretty sure you do that. I haven't re-listened to the audio.
We have not poked you with sticks, only mentally. But that's just Baywatch nights, man.
Yeah, Baywatch nights. It's like being poked with a stick. So he's stumbling around. He finds
looking scared and confused
and drunk.
And
he finds a guy who looks like a dying Lex Luthor.
Yeah, pretty much.
And this only reinforces the fact that he looks like a dying Lex Luthor because Teague like opens up a bag that he's got. And he's got like 3 colors of kryptonite in there.
He also looks at his arms.
Yeah.
So does he have the pink one that makes the Hoff gay, or?
I know the main one was like blue, wasn't it? The one that
like they're all blue and green, like for most of the show.
I don't remember what 3 colors were in there because I remember there were 3 different colors.
They
only showed them for a moment, and then everything blew up.
Well, they're almost always green and blue. They do show like red glow things, but they're not necessarily those.
Yeah, I'd have to go back and look to see if there was maybe a red one in that bag because there's 3 different colors. And there were 3 different separate ones.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. What matters is everything blows up. and now Teague looks drunker.
Yeah.
He looks explosion drunk as well. The German title translates to Breath of Death.
Which makes a lot more sense for what's going on in the episode.
I don't know. I mean, they literally do have a symbol that's like, this one's...
I think the more accurate German title is like it's like dying breath, like last breath sort of thing. But anyway, I feel that one's a little bit better. But
there's some assholes who are chasing Teague.
Well, also
they're looking for him. Not really chasing him because they're not hot on his tail, but they're
sort of just like jogging down a hallway. And saying insane security guard things.
Yeah, but what's funny is they look like stereotypical like dads in like a 50s sitcom after they got home from work.
Also true.
Like they're just wearing like tucked in white t-shirts and chinos.
Well, also the what is it? The passed out Lex Luthor has like weird marks on his wrists.
Yeah.
And he also after Teague checks him out and like starts going through his shit. Like he gets up all zombie like and like lurches at
Teague. And he's got like it looks like the kiss from Fight Club.
Yeah, like a scar on the wrist.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah. I don't know if it was just supposed to be a normal scar, but they used like the old like scar putty stuff and just did a shitty job.
It definitely looks like that.
Yeah. And so Teague just kind of stumbles into like goes through like a tunnel to outside, and then he just like finds a truck and just passes out in that.
Yep. Yeah, he just like there's a dude loading up a truck and he just sort of climbs into the back of the pickup and
let me go nighty night now.
He just takes a nap.
And he sees like there's a train
because he's a tired boy.
Yeah, he's had too many drinks tonight, so he passes out in the truck. And then Angie and Hoff go to the hospital, and I gotta say Hoff kind of like doesn't know how to look for somebody at a hospital real well because he asked for the doctor first instead of asking the person at reception about the person he's looking for.
Well, I think this is a function of Hoff just knowing everybody's superpower that he has.
It might be.
That's what I feel it is. Oh, and I looked. The other one is yellow.
Yellow. Okay.
What are the colors? Yellow,
blue, and green in this particular situation.
Yeah.
But mostly blue and green.
Yeah. And so so they ask for the doctor. Then the doctor's like, "Oh, I'm right here." And then they're like, "Okay, doctor, where's Teague?" And they're like, "Fucking Teague left. He just got up and walked away."
Yeah.
But
As they were treating him, he was fucked up and he just left.
yeah, he's like, "I'm out of here, dude." And as they're talking, the shot lingers on this other dude, and then they mention that somebody found Teague passed out and like brought him there. They like he was passed out on the sidewalk, and then they show like a little flashback, and the dude they focus on, whose name is George, we find out later.
Yeah.
This is the guy that the camera's focusing on, and then it also focuses.
Yeah, he's an older guy. Wears a beret and has a backpack on.
Yeah,
that's his look.
He looks like he looks kind of like a shitty version of Ian McShane.
Sure.
And
there's another guy.
Yeah, another guy, big tall guy, and he walks in with these flowers, but you can tell he's not there to deliver flowers.
Yeah,
he's there to deliver violence.
Yeah,
in the form of flowers. And so the doctor, this is one of my favorite parts. The doctor's like, "All right, we have somebody looking for Teague, but we think he was poisoned." And they're like, "Poisoned?" I'm like, "Yeah, and he had this," and she just pulls out this fucking mysterious blue crystal out of her pocket. Like, "We think he was poisoned and he had this on him." It's like, bitch, what are you doing with that?
Yeah. It's like, I don't know what this is.
Yeah, we have no idea what this is, and we found it on the guy who was dying of some kind of poisoning.
Yeah. At that point, I'm thinking, okay, this is 100% radioactive.
Yeah. Remember that thing in Brazil where like somebody found like a piece of radioactive material in like a MRI machine or something at a dump, and then because it like glowed and stuff, like people like played with it, and a whole bunch of people died.
I think
this would happen in Baywatch Nights.
I don't know if I remember that one particular, but I've definitely seen other things that are similar to that. Where it'd be like, oh, I just fuck around with something that's super radioactive, and be like, oh, why am I sick?
Yeah.
Where'd my hair go?
Yeah. And so when she pulls it out of her pocket, like everybody does like a double take to it. The tall guy who's delivering the flowers, he snaps his head in that direction.
Yeah, the guy with the beret.
Yep, Beret George. He snaps his head in that direction. Everybody's like, "Huh?" And then she just like drops it in her purse. Like, "Yeah, I just got this shit." And then the flower bomb goes off, and Hoff like immediately grabs his knee. Like you can tell he's injured immediately.
Yeah.
And then the cold open ends.
Yeah.
It ends after only 5 minutes and 15 seconds.
I know.
That's how much Baywatch Nights has broken me. And I was like, wow, that was a quick one. 5:15.
Yep.
Every other show is like 35 seconds on the cold open.
Well, I mean, these episodes are like an hour-long episodes, I think.
Well, they're like 44 minutes.
Yeah, but with commercial breaks.
No, 44, yeah, hour with commercial breaks.
That's what I mean.
Yeah, but every other show's cold open is like a minute, and then credits. This one's like, no, 5 fucking minutes, and that's a short one.
Yeah, true.
They've gone like 9 minutes in the cold open before.
Oh, no, I know.
Well, hey, a quarter of this episode.
But yeah.
So yeah, after the...
Off screens, witch screams, everybody screams.
Yeah. And then, after the credits, Angie gets her purse snatched by George. And Hoff's just like rolling around in pain on his knee. He can't get up. Angie catches up to George and just beats his ass.
Yeah.
She fucks him up.
She whoops him real good.
Yeah. She beats him up like he's Hoff in season 1.
Uh-huh.
Hoff in season 1 in the middle of a desert.
Or
standing waist deep in silicon shell.
Yeah, it's completely one-sided.
Yeah. And he's like, "You're hurting me," as she's like slamming his head into the car.
Yeah, he does a very poor job of defending himself verbally as well.
Yeah.
As well as physically.
Yeah.
Yep.
He lasted to the cold open.
Yeah.
We see if we played that drop, then he'd
Yeah.
perk right up.
Yep.
Yeah. So
That is not a bad drop, though.
No.
Anyway.
So after he gets his shit pushed in, he explains that the aliens use the kryptonite,
Yeah,
but he doesn't explain it very well.
He explains it as shittily as possible.
Yes.
What does he call it? Like a dialite?
Yeah. It's. Oh wait, no, I have the name of the word in here. Dialode.
Dialode. That's right. He calls the weird.
It's kryptonite.
The shitty kryptonite a dialode.
Yeah.
And I don't know where he came up with that name, really.
Yeah, because I mean, maybe he got it from following Teague because he did follow Teague for a
Maybe
while.
it's a dial load of crap.
Yeah, yeah. The thing that I figured that it was like a shitty combination of the words like diode and geode, but
I don't know where the L came from.
I,
Those.
I said it was a shitty combination, didn't I?
Yeah.
The G load.
So I think it's a load of something. So yeah, it's called a dialode, and it allows alien transference. That's what we got.
What does that mean?
Yeah.
He's not going to tell you.
No, he's not. So
He expects you to know this.
yeah.
That's how they get to the weed dealer.
Yeah. So he's explaining this like back inside with Hoff and everything.
Yeah,
And-
and Hoff's like on a stretcher, and
Yeah.
the doctor lady is looking at him.
Yeah. And Andy's like, oh, I could like hack into Teague's computer, and I was like, think so? She's like, yeah, sure, whatever.
Yeah.
Fuck it. Who cares? And George is gonna go along with her.
The shady guy we just met.
Yeah.
Who stole her purse.
Yeah, stole her purse like 5 minutes ago. But also, strangely enough, this time both Angie and Hoff are being the doubting Thomases when he's talking about aliens. Like, fucking aliens. Bullshit. Like, I know we met an alien one time. But fucking aliens don't exist.
Yeah. Well, at least Angie is like open to the idea. Hoff is again just be like, no, fucking bullshit.
But even then, like, later, she's even like, you and your fucking aliens. It's
No,
not
no,
aliens.
no, it's true. She completely takes over that role
Yeah.
temporarily. I think just because she doesn't like George.
Makes sense. So, where was
Oh, and this George guy is apparently like an author that they should know, but they have no idea who the fuck he is.
Yeah, he writes for some magazine. So, we cut back to Teague. He's still stumbling around. And he, like, stumbles into, like, a dude. And the dude beats his ass and tries to rob him, but Teague doesn't have a wallet. And so he kicks him and is like, next time I have a wallet. Well, he kicks him a few more times.
And just leaves him there.
Yeah. So George tries to explain the dialogue more, and it makes
And does a slightly better job.
but evidently they need it for everything. You name it, the aliens need it for it. They
Yeah.
need it. It's some key to energy. They can't communicate without it. It's also for the alien transference, whatever that is.
Yeah, whatever that's about exactly. And like it has to be that. Like they can't rig up something with our technology or anything.
No.
It has to be that specifically.
Yeah, they need the dialogue. George has been following the aliens for like 10 years now.
Yeah, and Teague by extension.
Yeah, because he had like a close encounter with the alien. Then Teague showed up. Then he's just been fucking following along for like 10 years. And he's had some run-ins with Teague. Doesn't say that he's actually like gotten to know him at all.
Yeah, he's
ran
just
into
aware of him.
Yeah.
And he knows that Teague knows a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
He seems to think Teague knows more than he actually does.
Teague doesn't seem to know shit in this episode, by the way.
Well, he's fucked up for most of the episode.
Yeah, he's fucked up for 95%. He doesn't get any lines in this episode, really.
No, not really.
He might have something at the end.
He
He does. He has at least one line I know of.
No, he has lines, just very few.
Yeah.
Most of it is just...
Yeah, most of it is what do they call it? The efforts.
yes, efforts.
More drunk Teague stumbling around. George mentions to Angie that they found some of the dialogue bullshit in Siberia, and when they pulled it out of the ground, it exploded. It just blew up.
Yeah, they found it deep in the ice, and as soon as it hit the air, it just.
Yeah, and Angie's like, "Oh, it must have been like the temperature change," and evidently I'm just gonna call it kryptonite because it's just easier.
Sure, whatever.
Dialogue just sounds dumber.
Yeah, Dialogue is a really fucking dumb name. I had to rewind that part like 4 times just to be like, what exactly did he say? It doesn't sound like an actual word or anything like anything resembling a real word.
That was like me.
It's just a term that he made up himself.
That was like me in a few episodes ago. I just kept yelling Lily.
Around this time is where I made the determination that this guy, that George is basically Fox Mulder crossed with Larry David. He gives off those vibes exactly.
I took less Fox Mulder and more of the Ancient Aliens guy.
Sure, that works too. The fact that he's all about aliens.
Yeah, aliens. So yeah, George is like this kryptonite. It's all used up. It's inert now.
Yeah, which is why he's fine. Because they're apparently largely batteries.
Yeah,
to an extent.
And Teague is all full of the kryptonite juice now.
Yeah, that's what they figure that
took a full load of kryptonite.
Yeah, he just took that load deep into his insides and it's messing him up.
Yep. And then the geese attack.
And then the chuds.
So, what's funny is Angie hacking into Teague's computer is actually one of the most realistic hacking scenes of all time.
Yeah. She's just guessing the password.
Yeah, she's like,
she'd call like somewhere and go, "Hey, I need access to the computer because you got malware."
Oh yeah, that's always a good one.
No, she calls Hoff.
Yeah, she does call Hoff to help her figure out the password.
I do like that George briefly sounds like what's his name from Rain Man. It definitely has files.
Yeah.
Definitely has files.
Definitely has files.
Yeah, but Angie says all I need to hack in is his password. And she's talking to Hoff. Hoff's like, it's gonna be something simple. Like,
simple and direct.
Yeah. And she's like, oh, are we talking about Teague? And then they try a couple dumb things. I can't remember what they tried.
I remember the one that worked is...
I know the one that's worked.
They did hello.
Yeah, they did hello.
The one that works though is it's me.
Yeah. Top secret government agent has his password as 5 characters. Mm-hmm. And
unless the apostrophe counts, I don't know.
I don't know if they put the apostrophe in there.
I don't know. That's the question. That's how you get you.
I don't know if those passwords allowed for apostrophes.
Probably weren't.
So he basically has all the plots from the show saved by category.
Yeah.
It's like zombies, aliens, Sarkthas,
Dogans.
Yeah.
Ghosts.
Ooze monsters. Whatever Ascension was about. So, they're like, go check the alien encounter folder.
I go, no shit.
And, like, evidently there was a file that was saved like 2 days ago. It's talking about just a bunch of dumb stuff with electricity, where it's talking about like electrical variances and frequency testing and shit. And then we cut to Teague just getting his shit pushed in by the tall flower guy.
Yeah.
He gets physically thrown around in like this weird, like, outdoor hallway thing.
and it was funny. It was as soon as he started getting like beat up by that guy, I was like, wait a minute, have I seen that guy before? And I looked in the show, and I looked back to the episode I thought it was, And then I went forward a little bit, and they sort of explained that these are the same aliens from the other Alien episode.
Yeah.
From the strike.
Yeah.
It's
literally the next part.
Yeah, it's the same. So it's it's the same big lurch guy who they fought in the strike, and he's beating up Teague instead of Hoff.
Yeah. This guy is undefeated.
He's the most weirdly typecast character too, and of all the people to bring back to reprise the character in this show,
I know
it's this guy.
This asshole. Yeah, literally the next line after he gets choked out is them talking about how it's the aliens from the strike.
You know those aliens, the ones you think are bullshit off.
Yeah. Well, and here's the thing too, is when they were talking about it earlier, I was like, this just sounds like when they were talking about the electrical shit, I'm like, this sounds like the strike aliens.
Yeah,
they just reuse the alien design, and then they actually say, it's the same aliens, and then that's it, they don't care again.
Yeah.
That was the last time it's referenced at all. I was like, God damn it. The dreaded head of continuity poked its head in. They're like, no, and they beat it back with the stick. Go away. So, I guess instead of a ship just crashing there, there's a whole plot going on.
Yeah.
Because they've seen more episodes of X-Files now, and they realize they need a mythology arc as opposed to just a Monster of the Weeks.
Yeah, and that one alien guy was cool. Apparently the rest of them were just malevolent.
Yeah, they're all dicks except for that one dude, pretty much.
And possibly even that one dude if he was just lying.
Yeah, maybe. So then because when they were poking around in Teague's files, they could see how much his car costs and stuff because. I guess he saved copies of the receipt or something. I don't know. He's just Dear Diary, my car cost.
It might be a government thing he has to write down.
Maybe.
But then again, it's government, so it'd be like, write down, the classic cost of a hammer, $10,000.
So Hoff deduces, if his car costs that much, he probably has some protection on it in L.A., and so he's got LoJack. And so they track down his car to a chop shop, and it's been there for 24 hours. And of course, when Angie and George get there, they're just now starting to chop it.
Right. They were busy. They have lots of cars to chop.
Well, you gotta have the 24-hour waiting period in case anybody claims it. Otherwise, it's legally a salvage, pirate law, or whatever.
Yeah.
So now there's a whole thing where George and Angie just bicker all the time now about.
Yeah, they just don't like each other. Or more accurately, Angie doesn't like George.
Yeah.
Because George seems to be sort of friendly with everybody.
Yeah.
But just annoying.
Yeah.
As I mentioned, the Larry David aspect.
And so they go to the chop shop. The car's just now being chopped. And they're like, listen, we don't care about the car. We just want to know where you guys found it. And George just checking out this Cholo's hands, and the guy's like, "What the fuck you doing, bro?"
Yeah. He has a real annoying habit of just grabbing people's hands and to look at their wrists.
Yeah, look for the Fight Club kiss
because that's part of the alien thing. And so he just does it to people without asking or nothing.
And so they figure out, they're like, "Listen, we don't care about the car. We don't even know about the car. What car? We just want to know where we found the car." And so. So the Cholo gives him the vague ass directions that make sense to him. If you go down by the thing and then you go by the train tracks, and it's more Easter. And so cool, and they fuck off, and Angie and George just bicker more.
Yeah. Well, George does his best to fuck up the diplomacy checks.
Yeah, he does, including repeating everything that the guy says in the directions.
And then going oh yeah, go on.
Yeah. Just being the worst fucking dude. It's the sort of thing Tony would do to just throw off whatever you're trying to do.
Yeah. Well, again,
start a fight.
Again, I gotta say, Larry David. It feels like right out of Curb Your Enthusiasm. It really does.
And so they get to the place, And George is like, they need a strong power supply. And there's just like a big like cable sticking out from underground. It's not the end of the cable. It's just like the middle of the cable, just sticking out, like just like
a little,
2 foot of it, just like sticking up in like a gentle arch. Just like, yeah, we pulled this up. Just it's like they just found it. Said, we need this. This will work.
I don't know.
And he's like, they need like a way to like interface with it. And then he like digs around in like the dirt by it and
finds a thing.
Yeah, there's like a green kryptonite hunk.
Yeah.
But this one's all lit up, and so he doesn't like touch it. He's like, there it is. And so Angie calls Hoff, and she's like, okay, we found it. And then Hoff's like, okay, don't go in. And George is like, I'm fucking going in.
Yep.
And then Angie's like, but Hoff said to wait. And then George is like, no, I've never been this close. Closest I've gotten is like 200 meters through some binoculars. And they're right there. Like, they could leave at a moment's notice. I gotta go in now. And by the way, we go in there's no way they're gonna leave at a moment's notice.
Yeah, I don't know. Unless he knows something that we don't. Like, they can just teleport or some shit. I don't know why that would be a thing that they have, but...
Yeah. It seems like they're pretty bound to that location.
It looks that way. It sure as shit looks that way.
No, but George is like, no, can't wait. This is everything. All the answers are inside. This is like the end of my yellow brick road.
Right. This is my whole character arc.
Yeah.
We're the dogs of society, Hal.
Yes. And so then so as they go in, because Angie's like, does like the sigh, and George is like, fuck, going in no matter what, because George just decided to be Tony. Mm-hmm. So then Angie's following behind, and this is where he says even more nonsense about electricity.
Oh yeah. He just says a bunch of fucking nonsense related to electricity, and he has a tricorder now.
Yeah. I refer to it as a tricorder as well.
Yeah. Tricorder / EKG meter.
Same difference.
Yeah.
Potato. But you know what.
And he talks about the electricity and how it will knock you off your feet, but it's not the juice that does it; it's the power behind it. Now, as an electrician, what does that mean?
Voltage versus amperage.
I assume that's what makes sense, but that's not what he's talking about.
I mean, it's technically like voltage is basically like the flow of a pump versus the amperage, which is the water.
I know what you're saying, Marty, but he's talking about like a supernatural power behind it. It's like ghost electricity along with normal electricity.
Yeah, it's the kryptonite electricity.
He just doesn't understand what magnetic fields are.
So,
I mean, that seems...
I mean, if the Insane Clown Posse can't figure it out, he's not figuring it out either.
Are you suggesting George is part of the Insane Clown Posse?
Yes.
Violent J is actually George.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Or perhaps he is Shaggy Two Dope. I don't know. If you take that hair and you just throw it in some cornrows, right?
Yeah. Good.
So Huff gets dropped off in an ambulance.
Amusingly enough, and he's got crutches.
Yeah, but he uses the crutches like an absolute asshole. And the way he uses them like an asshole changes every shot, too.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Like in this one, he goes, step, step, swing on crutches, step, step, swing on crutches.
Oh, okay.
Later, he does the 1 foot off the ground, and then also other times he just carries the crutches.
Yeah,
because he can't be bothered.
Yeah, that's definitely one.
He never uses them the same in any shot. So George puts away his tricorder right before they go inside this one room, and I think he puts it away because it's the same prop they have on these people, and so they just can't afford another spare one. Because he just puts it in his pocket. He's like, all right, in here.
Yeah.
And so they go in, and there's a bunch of people, I don't know, but maybe a dozen or so.
Yeah.
On what can only be described as science beds.
Yeah, like operating table type thing.
There's like purple Christmas lights hooked up to all of them.
Mm-hmm.
And they all have, like, it looks like the same prop he was carrying around in his tricorder in the dark on their chest.
Yeah.
There's a few, like, plasma tubes things,
Yeah.
little
Plasma
lightnings.
coils.
And they each have like a little arch above them.
Yeah.
That's connected to the little tricorder doodly that
Yep.
sits on the chest.
Mhm.
And on the top of that arch is one of the little kryptonite dealies.
Yep, they each have a little kryptonite. They have, like, it looks like little Total Recall little thing over there.
Yeah, a little bit.
And they can take the red kryptonite. Make up for the no.
Yeah.
And they have dryer hoses hooked up to the beds too.
Yeah.
Um,
It's a real shitty operation.
yeah, it was the finest props they could get for $300 at the Home Depot. I was almost surprised that like their vague science equipment from like the Mobius wasn't back there. You know, just the dials and stuff. Yeah. They couldn't get that. I think it was the same purple plasma coil though. So
George is super excited about this
Yeah.
whole thing because he's like, this is what I've been talking about, the transference and all that jazz.
and then Hoff spooks them real good
Yeah.
because they hear noise and they hide, but you can very clearly hear it's the crutches and footsteps of Hoff coming. And they're like, shit, fucking scared shit out of us. And then George he explains the alien transference here.
Yeah. He finally gets down to what the fuck that's about.
Yeah. So evidently the aliens can transfer their consciousness into dead bodies. And Angie says how it's warm in there. And then Hoff says maybe the worst line in the episode where life is controlled by temperature, so it makes sense.
Yeah, that was like, what the fuck are you talking about? And apparently, like, part of the transference process, too, leaves, like, the scars on the wrist and the back of the neck.
Yeah. Yeah, because then Tall Flower Man shows up, and he's like, look, see, the back of the head has this weird mark on it. And then he just, like, and they duck behind some shit. He points that out, and then Flower Guy just leaves.
Yep.
He just fucks off.
That's when he calls them all space monkeys.
And so then
he destroys a planet and something.
So they find
Dragon Ball
Teague.
Z, right?
They find Teague, and Teague's hooked up, and
Fight Club.
Oh, that.
And he's alive. We're not sure if any of the other people in these science beds are alive, but Teague is alive.
Yeah, the implication is that all the other people are dead.
Yeah.
Because he, like you said, they transfer themselves into dead bodies.
Yeah.
Teague is alive,
yeah.
so that puts him into question.
Yeah, so they grab him and start unhooking him. And they go into, like, they see, like, there's another room. They go in there. It's real cold in this room. And there's these big, like, instead of, like, beds, there's, like, these, tube things.
Yeah, they look like cryopods.
Yeah.
Because they're all cold.
Yeah. And, like, they do the scrape the frost off the outside of it. There's, like, a light-up brain inside. And George is like, these are the aliens. This is what they are. And and then all the other shit is just them, like, transferring shit into shit.
Yeah. Once again, he does a really poor job of explaining all the techno mumbo jumbo.
And he's like,
what do you expect for Juggalo? I mean,
and he's like, they need to be. You feel how cold it is. They need it to be that way. And then this weird like whoop sound goes off.
I mean, how else are they going to cool the Phey Goh?
and then Hoff's like, wait.
I mean, I can think of a few things worse than warm fake.
I haven't tried it, and I have no desire to.
Well, I mean, I know all I know is it's gotta be worse form.
What if it's like those weird people who used to drink like hot Dr. Pepper?
Yeah.
Maybe a nice hot cup of Phey Goh, Julie. Instead of a hot toddy, it's a hot juggalo.
I mean, Phey Goh is all like fruit soda things. I've had orange soda. I know that much. So this is the extent of my knowledge. Anyway, alarm. Woo!
Yeah.
Woo!
Well, it's not even that. It's like,
Yeah,
it's a weird one.
it is weird.
And then Hoff's like, wait a minute. It's cold in here, but it's warm out there, and it's got to be killing them. And then because temperature controls all life.
Yeah.
And then like the
superhero temperature controls all life.
and then the bodies all start like coming to.
All zombie like.
Yeah, but they're all super zombied. And this is great because like they try to get away, but these zombie swarm just chases them down. Like they try to shut a door.
Yeah, they try to shut the door into the cold room, but they can't.
Yeah,
the zombies just open it up.
Yeah. And so then what happens is Hoff and Angie just beat the shit out of a bunch of these things.
Yep.
They're just wrecking shit. Like Hoff's beating them with crutches, Angie's just punching the shit out of them.
Mm-hmm.
George immediately gets tackled and swarmed by them.
Yeah, this is the part where he should be ripped limb from limb.
Yeah.
That's not what happens.
Yeah. And
So he uses X-Men powers.
So they after Angie and Hoff beat a bunch of other ones up, they pull George out of there. They get free, and then Hoff takes his crutch and hits like the pipe for a sprinkler, and then all the water comes out, and then it's like electrocuting the zombies because they're like electro zombies.
What?
Yeah.
Well, to be fair to this episode, this sort of happened before.
Yeah, it did happen before in the
Because
strike.
remember, these are the same aliens from the strike.
Yeah.
And when you shoot water at them, they electrify themselves.
Yeah.
Okay.
They short themselves out because they're just like energy beings living in a body.
Yeah. And then he like flips like a switch, and it electrocutes them more, I guess.
That's what it looks like.
I'm not really sure. It's real vague on that, but he does it.
But he does it, and it certainly seems to shock them to shit.
But
Shit
the
up.
real crazy thing is like, you're supposed to think, oh, these guys are like the bad guys or whatever. But it focuses for like 40 seconds on them like writhing in pain.
Yeah.
Being like, ah, ah, ah.
It does. It's kind of horrific.
Yeah.
It does. It's not a feel good scene.
No.
Well, they had to put the minutes for the episode somewhere.
I'm pretty
Well,
sure.
and it doesn't help that. And while I've described them as zombies, they merely act like zombies. Like they don't have like zombie makeup and they're not rotting or anything.
No, they're just people.
They look just like people and like average people too.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh, here's like the mailman and he's being shocked and
Here's Betty the Flower Lady.
yeah, and they're just being
Why?
they're just being electrocuted in a puddle of water,
Yeah.
on a pile of bodies.
And it is like 40 seconds, which is a long time.
Yeah,
And so then after they get out, this is the other weird part. Like Andy drops her the kryptonite that they've been carrying around.
yeah, while they're running out.
And so she runs back for it, and they're like, "No, it could go at any minute." I'm like, "What could go at any minute?"
Yeah, well, I think they say when they're like just as they're leaving that it's gonna explode.
Yeah, but like,
I don't know why it's gonna explode, but it is,
yeah, there's no reason for it to explode, but it does.
and that's what happens. Yeah, and he
Yeah.
goes back to get it, and he goes back to grab the kryptonite, and then it explodes. Just like
Oh, and it's such
just
a
as she's
shit-
turning his
It's
back.
such a shitty explosion too.
It's a very shitty
like
explosion.
one shot is just like they just like superimposed fire from a different explosion on top of this scene. It's great.
Yeah, it's a very shitty explosion. And,
Yeah.
and Angie's fine.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nobody gives a shit.
Yeah, nobody cares. As I described it, then the building explodes. Kinda. It's fine. So then this is where Teague actually talks.
Yeah, because he's sobered up a bit at this
Yeah.
point.
Yeah, he's not drunk on the kryptonite no more. He's coming down from it. He gets a call. He's like, "Oh, bodies all over the city are dropping." And then George is like, "This is just one station. Like, there could be, how many could there be across the country?" And then Teague's like, "Across the world, or how about the world?" And then Hoff's like, "How about some coffee?" And then Andy's like, "Yeah, coffee."
And then credits.
Yeah, do
Yeah, that's sort of it. It's weird.
And you know what I'm betting is this is the last time these aliens are mentioned on the show.
I would hope that they just turn into this 100%, but you're probably right.
Yeah, there's no way they're coming back to this.
Yeah. If they just turn into this for the rest of the season, that'd be excellent. But I don't see that happening.
Yeah, I don't. I haven't looked ahead at the names really. Oh, wait, no, I definitely know the next episode's not about that. I'm pretty sure none of the episodes are about that.
Yeah. This episode, though, did make me realize that there's one last joke guess for me to have for whatever this next episode is, which is zombies, because they haven't done that.
That's true. They haven't done zombies. All right, so where are we going to score this hot mess?
Boy.
I only fell asleep 3 times through your explanation.
Well, if we measured how many snores Marty had, the scale would be way off.
Yeah, it's true. Just measured like time.
Should we just put it right next to the strike because it feels kind of close?
It is kind of close because it's literally like the sequel to the strike.
Yeah, and the strike is at 4 even because the strike was pretty early in the season, if I recall correctly.
Yeah, like this episode isn't terrible.
No,
and it has fucking continuity.
the strike was episode 4 as well.
Interesting.
Episode 4 rated 4. And wait, was this one episode? No, it's 18. I was like, wait, was this 16? Was this 4? Was this 4 squared? No. I was almost into deep hole numerology.
Because yeah, like the whole thing in the episode is that George is just really annoying. And Teague's stumbling around drunk.
And they didn't exactly have a goal. They just kind of wandered around and shit happened.
Well, the whole goal was just we gotta get to Teague before he dies
Yeah.
from electricity poisoning, apparently, or alien electricity poisoning. I don't know how that works, but
Fucking magnets.
fucking magnets, yeah. I suppose the question is, does it go above or below the strike? I do think you're right. It needs to go right, like exactly next to the strike. But
Okay, so here we are. Now,
entertain us.
directly below the strike is the Mobius at 3.5. Directly up.
Mobius. That was the burlap marauder.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. And the one directly above it is somewhat complicated.
I don't remember that episode. Somewhat complicated.
To be fair, Space Spore could be directly above or below the strike. Because it is rated 0.15 lower than Space Spore. Or Ascension is. Sorry, Ascension, which was the one we do not remember.
Yeah.
Ascension is the one that is rated 0.15 lower than Space Spore. And Space Spore is rated at 4.20 plus or minus 0.69.
Yeah. Oh boy.
The last one with a hard number above the strike is Last Breath at 4.4.
Which one was Last Breath?
That was the one where the weird guy wanted to drown people in a car.
Well,
Marty goes, he has no recollection of this.
No recollection.
well, since that was called Last Breath, and this one in German is Dying Breath. Maybe something with that.
I'm just getting flashbacks from season 1 with the guy in the scuba suit drowning people.
It was very close to the Last Breath.
No, yeah, that was pretty close.
And just except for this one, he still had a scuba suit that he used.
Yeah, and he didn't.
But
he didn't just drown people.
No, he drug them into a car to drown inside of a car.
It was very complicated, drawn out drowning.
Yes.
Drowning with anticipation. I feel like this goes below the strike.
This goes below the strike. Is it above the Mobius?
Yes.
Okay, so we're somewhere between 3.5 and whatever we want to shed under 4.
3.69.
I think just 3.9 or 3.8.
I'm just throwing out numbers.
I know you're just saying that number. You know it, we know it, we all know it.
We could split the difference and just 3.75 it.
3 points. Sure. 3.75. Good enough for me.
I mean, this episode you just described basically just electro zombies, and then that's basically all I got.
I almost wrote the strike because symbol of death. That's right. That's the name. Yeah, the symbol of death is the weird Fight Club kiss.
Yeah, that is what it is to take. You should take away from this episode is electro zombies.
Yeah,
that's fair.
yeah. You know, the description.
That and George being annoying.
The description of this episode is actually not weird or inaccurate at all. Where Hoff and Angie investigate Teague's disappearance with the help of a man claiming aliens are planning to take over the Earth.
No, that's pretty much exactly what happens. And almost all that happens.
Yeah. Alright. So, next up, episode 41 of 44 is the 8th seal.
You know, that feels like a Lovecraftian horror thing, but I'm also going to throw in joke guess of zombies.
Well, I mean, when did the 7th seal come out? It's gotta be fairly close to this. I mean, no, 7th seal's gotta be 80s.
There's a lot. There was one made in 1957.
No, it's not.
I know it's not that one.
But I'm sure the one I'm thinking about was a remake of that one, because that's how movies do. I'm pretty sure it was.
Huh. Surprisingly, I don't.
I don't see a remake of it.
Yeah, I don't.
Can I see? I don't have my phone with me.
Like,
But I want to say it had.
what was?
I want to say it's a Max von Sydow movie.
Well, I mean, yeah, he's in it. In the 1957.
Oh, right? Okay.
Yeah, in the 1957 Swedish historical fantasy film. Written and directed by Ingmar Bergman. Set in Sweden during the Black Death. It tells the journey of a medieval knight, Max von Sydow.
Okay.
Yeah, I do see something that says Guy Ritchie to direct Cockney remake of The Seventh Seal. Well, that's in 2017.
Okay.
And I don't see anything newer than that. Probably is all she wrote for that.
All right. I didn't think it was that old. Okay.
There's the seventh sign.
That might be what I was thinking of.
I don't think that has Max von Sydow in
I
it,
don't
though.
think it has Max von Sydow.
You could
It has
just,
Demi Moore in it.
you could just be mixing those up.
Yeah, could be. They blurred together. Ingmar Bergman.
Yeah, just playing chess against Demi Moore.
Yeah.
There's the seventh continent.
Isn't that the board game I got over here?
Yes.
What was that?
Seventh Citadel should be coming pretty soon.
I'm sticking with my guess. Lovecraftian horror / zombies. As a joke.
Do you think this was their direct sequel to the 1957 Ingmar Bergman film starring Max von Sydow?
You're probably close. You probably would be closer with the Seventh Sign one.
Yeah, I was thinking more Seventh Sign, but I mean, I would love to see Baywatch Nights attempt to do a Seventh Seal Ingmar Bergman film. Let's see if Hoff has the chops.
Well, so many people have parodied like the scenes with death. In the
Yeah.
movie,
Well,
too.
yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
the most famous is
I could 100% see Hoff doing that.
the most famous with Bill and Ted's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So
The Animaniacs with Battleship was.
Right.
No, see, the thing you gotta do is you challenge Death to a game of the campaign for North Africa. That way you at least get another 1,500 hours out of your life.
That's true. That's a good one.
You're like, no, those are Italian troops. You have to use more water.
Have I told y'all the story about the RPG party that challenged death in their campaign? Like, that was the thing. Like, I forget the circumstances that led to it, but it ended up with them. Where it's like you have to challenge death for some reason.
No.
It was I forget what all the characters were. I think it was just a fighter, a wizard, and a cleric were the characters. And the fighter was like kill the most. And the fighter was like, I challenge you to kill goblins in such and such amount of time. And so like fighter just cleaving through goblins, but the death just goes like just big area effect boom spells. It's like, okay, I killed 10 times more goblins than you do, so you die. And the wizard tried to be tricky, but did a bad job of it. It was something along the lines of I think it was along the lines of playing. It was like trying to play chess, but then also cheating at chess. So then Jeff just killed him. Meanwhile, the cleric goes, I challenge you to a game of hide and seek. And if I can't find you in such and such time, then you win. And so he just immediately goes, and the cleric immediately goes and like tries to like defeat like greatest enemy of his god or whatever, and just gets his shit kicked in. And so Death shows up, and he's like, "Okay, I found you, Death."
So, this is a worrying thing that I have not noticed before now. So remember when I would be like, "Oh, this one is written by like these guys and directed by this guy."
Oh,
yeah. So, the next one, let me read you the description. Hoff is possessed by a demon that needs a sacrifice to solidify its base of power on Earth. That's going to be the 8th seal.
okay, so it was seventh sign.
So this one's written by Donald R. Boyle.
Okay.
We have, let's see here. He's also the one who wrote Knights of the Dragon 1. Possessed. He did the teleplay for Night Whispers.
Oh, that was a vampire one.
Yes.
Yeah.
And he did the story for Curse of the Mirrored Box. He did the teleplay of Circle of Fear. Because basically, most of Season 2 is written by 3 people.
Mm-hmm. This guy's one of them.
This guy's one of them. The other 2 are brothers Carrie and Chad Hayes. I believe they're brothers. They could be father and son, cousins, something. But Carrie and Chad
unrelated,
Hayes.
Perhaps.
Or completely unrelated, but only work together because all of theirs are together.
Yeah, it's possible.
They did.
Baz and Buster Bunny.
They did the teleplay for Terror of the Deep, which Donald R. Boyle did the story by, along with a 4th guy who's on a decent amount of these. They did the story for The Rig. They did the teleplay for Curse of the Mirrored Box. They did Last Breath. They did the story for Night Whispers. They did Space Spore. They did Frozen Out of Time. And they're gonna do the next one after the 8th seal. Yeah. So, yeah. Most of these are written by like 4 people. It's those 3 guys and Maurice Hurley are really they're there's a few others that stick out, but one of those is Marty. We just don't know which one. Yeah, that's kind of worrying. So many of these.
I mean, that does explain.
It does explain a lot. Oh boy. The hilarity of the next 2 episodes. I'm not sure which one should. They both sound like. Next, after the 8th seal, we have hot winds, and then we have the vortex.
Don't hot winds make the vortex? Maybe it's a 2-parter.
Could be. Okay. Anyway, I think that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.